Paris had never felt so alive. The heartbeat of the city throbbed with anticipation as thousands poured into the arena, dressed in their best cowboy hats, glittering boots, and customized denim inspired by the queen herself, Beyonce. The night marked the final show of the international leg of her Cowboy Carter tour, a spectacle that had traveled across continents and stirred every soul it touched. But no one, absolutely no one, was prepared for the seismic moment that would unfold under the Parisian sky. As the stage lights burst into a cascade of colors and the unmistakable bass line of Crazy in Love rang out, the audience erupted. Then, as if Paris hadn't already been vibrating on the brink of hysteria, Jay-Z stepped out onto the stage. The crowd's reaction was instantaneous and deafening. Phones shot into the air, faces were washed with awe, and even the most seasoned concertgoers were left slack-jawed. HOV himself had joined his wife, effortlessly diving into his verse, his presence amplifying the already electric atmosphere. Beyonce, glowing in a custom ensemble that shimmered with rhinestones under the lights, locked eyes with her husband as they performed. The chemistry, the history, the love, they didn't have to spell it out. Everyone watching could feel it. Jay-Z's surprise appearance wasn't just a guest feature, it was a celebration of two titans sharing a life and a stage. As his verse ended, they moved seamlessly into more hits, one after another. The crowd barely had time to catch its breath before Jay-Z delivered a solo performance of N*********** in Paris, a nod to the city and the legacy he and Kanye West built with that iconic track. Paris roared in approval. Beyonce continued to dazzle with a sequence that included Drunk in Love and Partition, hits that showcased her sultry power and commanding stage presence. Every note, every beat, every step was executed with the precision of a master performer. As Jay-Z made his exit, Beyonce turned to the crowd and shouted, "Give it one more time for HOV." The applause didn't just continue, it intensified. It wasn't just about seeing a surprise celebrity, it was about witnessing a shared history, a dynamic love story, and an undeniable musical synergy play out in real time. But Jay-Z wasn't the only guest to light up the Paris stage. Just a week earlier, fans had lost their minds when Miley Cyrus appeared beside Beyonce. The pair performed their Grammy-winning track To Most Wanted live for the very first time. Rumors had swirled earlier that day, when Cyrus was spotted at soundcheck, sparking whispers across fan forums and social media. But no rumor could compare to the reality. The moment they walked on stage together, it was pure magic. Miley's edgy energy met Beyonce's poised power, and together they ignited the arena. It was a performance packed with emotion, sass, and showmanship, and one that underscored the unique ability of Beyonce to unify and elevate. That Paris leg of the tour wasn't just a concert, it was a cultural reset, and the numbers backed it up. Just days before the Paris finale, Beyonce had wrapped a 6-show run at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. What she accomplished there broke records and, then some. Over 275,000 tickets were sold, and the shows generated a staggering $61 million. That's not just a tour, that's history. No artist had ever done more shows or brought in more revenue at that venue. For Beyonce, it wasn't just about filling seats, it was about redefining what live performance means. From stage design to costuming, from choreography to musical arrangements, every second of those shows was curated with the kind of detail only a true visionary could command. Throughout her time in the UK, Jay-Z remained by her side, but their trip wasn't all business. Reports surfaced that the couple had taken a brief detour by helicopter, no less, to Oxfordshire. There, they toured a sprawling 58-acre estate in the Cotswolds, one of England's most picturesque countryside areas. Their helicopter reportedly landed at Enstone Airfield, just a short drive from Bicester, a region known for its elite real estate and celebrity hideaways. It didn't take long for fans and media alike to speculate, were Bey and Jay considering a new European retreat? Though nothing has been confirmed, the possibility stirred imaginations. Imagine Beyonce lounging with her family on the rolling green hills of the English countryside, rubbing shoulders with neighbors like Simon Cowell and Ellen DeGeneres. The idea of this musical dynasty establishing roots among ancient stone cottages and foggy fields somehow felt both surreal and totally fitting. After all, the Carters have always operated on a level beyond the rest. Even as whispers about real estate swirled, Beyonce kept her focus razor-sharp. The Cowboy Carter Tour wasn't just a chance to promote new music, it was a showcase of growth, strength, and reinvention. With every performance, she reaffirmed her place, not just as an entertainer, but as an institution. Cowboy Carter marked a sonic departure, infusing country elements with R&B, rock, and soul, and fans responded with overwhelming enthusiasm. The costumes reflected it: bold boots, denim corsets, fringe, and rhinestones galore. The visuals embraced Americana, but through a distinctly Beyonce lens, empowered, diverse, and defiantly stylish. Now, with her international journey complete, Beyonce is set to return home. The American leg of the tour promises to be just as spectacular, if not more. She's scheduled to hit major cities including Houston, her hometown, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, and Las Vegas. Each city brings its own flavor, its own anticipation. Fans across the country are already buzzing, counting down the days, refreshing ticket sites, planning their outfits, and dreaming of the magic to come. If Paris was a grand finale, the U.S. shows will be a homecoming celebration of epic proportions. What makes Beyonce's presence so enduring is not just the spectacle, though. That's certainly part of it. It's her ability to constantly evolve without losing the core of who she is. From Destiny's Child to Lemonade, from Renaissance to Cowboy Carter, every chapter of her career has been an exploration, a revelation. She doesn't follow trends, she sets them. And when she chooses to share the stage with other artists, whether it's her husband or a genre-defying star like Miley Cyrus, it becomes a moment larger than music. What fans saw in Paris wasn't just a performance, it was legacy in motion. It was 2 decades of cultural dominance culminating in a night where past, present, and future converged. It was Beyonce holding her own crown and still finding new ways to shine. And with Jay-Z at her side, still very much the king to her, queen. It felt like watching royalty do what only royalty can: reign. The visuals of the tour alone deserve their own spotlight. From the moment Beyonce appeared on stage, the lighting design, pyrotechnics, and massive video displays synchronized with every beat. Giant LED panels shifted behind her, displaying galloping horses, desert landscapes, and starry skies that echoed the themes of her Cowboy Carter era. There were glittering lassos of light, and one particularly breathtaking moment, where Beyonce stood silhouetted against a digital prairie sunset. Her shadow towering and mythic, her dancers were extensions of her vision, flawless in motion, fierce in expression. The choreography ranged from cowboy line dances to sensual freestyle, always executed with her trademark polish. Every outfit change brought new gasps: leather and lace, denim and diamonds, a sparkling bodysuit that seemed to absorb and radiate the energy of the entire arena, and the vocals raw, soaring, powerful. There were no backing tracks doing the heavy lifting. Beyonce sang live, belting out ballads, hitting impossible runs, and riffing with abandon. When she dropped into 1+1, the audience sang along like a massive choir. Some in tears, others filming, everyone united in awe. Beyond the glitter and thunder of her stagecraft, Beyonce's tour also made statements. Subtle nods to social justice, to Black cowboy history, to the under-recognized roots of American music were woven into her visuals and setlist choices. She wasn't just performing, she was educating, celebrating, and reclaiming.